Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in season number 2 now. We're about to be. We just finished season number 1. It's in the bag. It's done. We got to do some of the off-season stuff here real quick, and then we'll get into season 2 officially. Yeah, we'll take the interview real quick. Frankie Kinney was furious after the race, claiming that you let her tires run down totally, and she was begging to make a final pit stop. I apologize to our fans. I mean, a little bit of unhappiness there, but we're still fine. We had 4 pit mistakes. That is crazy bad. Another dodgy neck, unfortunately. We'll deal with the pit crew, well, next season. We're not going to mess with it right now. There's no real reason to, I don't think. There's a scouting report finished. Iceman. Racing stock cars. All right, all right. Car repairs finished. Don't think there's anything else for us to do. We're still improving some parts. I think it still carries over. I actually don't know. There's literally nothing else to put into the performance side of things. And she should be coming up here in a day. All right, prize money. How much are we getting? $10 million. All right, I mean, it's something. Manager of the season, obviously not us. Driver of the season, obviously not us. Did we get... We still haven't scouted her. There we go. Below average driver in the European Racing Series. She has the ability to improve into a very strong driver. Consistency is her shortcoming. She's chatty. That's a little bit better feedback, which is cool. She is a wonder kid. She's not the best wonder kid. She only gets up to 4 and maybe, was it, a quarter stars? She's very, very cheap, though, potentially. So she could be someone good to start off with, and maybe we get a better one later. So let's go and start the negotiations. Status isn't too important. I mean, do we just bring her in as reserve for right now? I'd really like to drop... We could drop Kenny down to reserve. Well, no, I think we just want to keep running Kenny. If we don't have a chance to win, I think we keep running Kenny. We may drop... I mean, Innes would be unhappy if we drop her down to reserve. I mean, can we give you reserve and you'd be okay with that? Wages are fairly important. We'll give you a bit of a raise over what you got now. So, something like that. We'll go 24 months. How much does it cost to break? Oh, it's not little. The team will pay for it all because we can definitely handle that. I prefer a signing on fee. We'll give you... I'm tempted to just give you a big old chunk of signing on fee. It doesn't say you'd prefer a big one. Let's just give you about half of that. Bonus size isn't very important. We'll give you the same deal of just, hey, if you ever get first place, we'll give you a big old stack of money. She's not very patient. This could upset her and she could just go away. But if she does, she does. I'm going to bump that up one more notch. Just give us a flying chance. We'll see what happens. All right. 2017 rules now active. So we've got the both virtual and real safety cars and the last place bonus payments. So that could be useful to us. McNeil came down. Oh, no, sorry. I looked at that wrong. Zampelli came down. Firebird went up. McNeil actually went up all the way to the top. Please don't be too upset with us. Come on. Give us a chance. Oh, she liked it, actually. So there we go. Garuda Racing. Scouting report, Gabriella. Hates team orders, action-averse cycling racer. So never mind. All right, so she likes the contract. So we can sign her as a reserve driver, which eventually will bump her up. And she's not going to get a lot of growth as a reserve driver, to be fair. But I think what we kind of want to do is potentially let Santa Ana's phase out so they don't have this huge cost to break contract, and then we'll sub her in place of Santa Ana at that point. But no, I think we can definitely sign this. We'll place the reserve driver. She's obviously quite a bit more expensive per race, but that's fine. It costs us a little bit of money up front, not terrible. Cool. I think we're okay with that. So Yeah, Chi will eventually be one of our better drivers. I'm keeping Frank and Kitty in here just because we will be taking advantage of her pay driver for a little bit longer. No, you weren't ever like gonna stick around. Sorry, lady. Yeah. $1 million per year. I guess that's accurate if it's per race, but she's not actually going to be racing that much, to be fair, at least initially. I mean, she might. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the sooner we start her improvement, the better, to be fair. But again, I think I want to just finish off our other racers' contract a little bit more. Car design. There we go. Design next year's car. Total income, car parts. So we don't have a lot of money for next year's car. Honestly, is there any reason to go anything but the lowest? Because we're going to be dead last most likely anyway. And just go dead last, pay very little, have a little bit more money for our headquarters. Honestly, we're going to be able to spend a ton of money on the headquarters. I mean, this is a dinky, sad little car. But one more season of this, especially with this big chunk of money that we can spend on the headquarters, and I think we might be able to start thinking about bumping it up a little bit more. All right, here's the fast forward through the off season. Bunch of drivers getting scouted now. Fuel supplier breakthrough. All right, let's check here. What do we got here? I do also want to see if we can do another headquarter thing since we know we're not going to spend any more money on the car. That's that. There's nothing there. People moving around. Scouting report finished. Yes, sir. He's a pay driver. Oh. Oh, it's so expensive to break the contract, though. He's in equal status. I mean, I don't think he would come to join us. Because we can make this money back pretty easily. Yeah, he's not interested. That's unfortunate. That's okay. What's he racing in? Because I don't recognize this team. Is this one of the other? Oh, this is the Endurance Series. Oh, cool. All right, let's go back, check the mail. Peter, that was that guy. So this is Peter Wild. We haven't looked at. Selfish, shy, and retiring. Obviously, we don't need him. We go to Frankie Parks. I think I've seen Frankie before, haven't I? He's also a pay driver. He's a really bad pay driver, but he is a pay driver nonetheless. I think we would like to try and approach him. Even if he only took place in practices, he would still pay us a decent amount of money. Not interested. Okay, fair enough. He's such a terrible driver. And that's just feeling better. Magnus Krantz. No traits. Good driver, but no traits. $3 million to break his contract. Wow. Ren Shi Chao. Hothead rival with driver, sorry. Okay, yeah, I mean, halfway decent driver, but nothing we need about. Fuel supplier breakthrough. We do not want to spend more money on anything. We are being very cheapskates this year. Let's go check out our sponsors real quick. We do have 3 offers over here. 1.5 million up front versus, what is this? 1.5, just shy of 1.5 million with a little bit up front, because 1.5 times 10 would be 1.5 million. It would be 1.9 million minus 150,000 would be what? 1.75. So 1.75 mil, and you are worth 2 mil plus 200,000 up front. That's a toughie. 2.2 million technically versus 1.75. Obviously, this is more. It's one more race. One more race of this would put us at, well, it would put us at the 1.9, and this is still 2.2. So nope, this one's still the better one, which is interesting for a 1-star versus a 2-star. But I think if I did my math right, which I probably didn't, but I think that one's better. So we got 1.6. This one's worth almost $3.5 million. A little bit less, 3.15, whatever. And this is worth 1 million. We could get another one after 6 races, but it's still not worth. No, this one right here in the middle. This another 1-star that's worth better. I mean, I love the upfront payments. Don't get me wrong, that would be amazing, but those do seem to come out to better. Can we do another HQ thing? Because so the next one was 7.5. There's 6 million for forecast. Oh, the forecasting center is actually really nice. Getting that being built. Doesn't increase our cost per race, but I want to put as many things as we can, and then we'll upgrade the staff center one more time. This is the last... Oh no, so we're only at level 1 to 3. This does improve driver fitness and focus. Also gives our staff a little bit more stats. Let's go with it. Alright, we're down to 1.1 mil. I'm hoping we get the same deal as we did last year where the chairman gives us a lot of money per race. We'll find out. Speed through the rest of this. Bunch of drivers getting scouted again. A bunch of drivers getting scouted. And we're about to upgrade our scouting facility again. Alright, what we got here? Logan Richards. Low quality driver. Fuel hungry. Joined a modeling agency. Well, good for you, buddy. You keep on keeping on. You probably have a better career as a model than as a racer, based on what I saw. You're unemployed. You're a really good driver. I mean, if we were really going for it, he'd be a great driver, but looks like he is just considering offers. Brad Walker. Racer, slow reaction, home racer hero, filming documentary. Pretty good driver. Too big for us. Newspaper rumors. Suspicious about media reports. I mean, yes, I am thinking about getting rid of you. How in the world do the newspapers know that? I've told you guys that, but did one of you guys talk to the newspapers? I mean, come on, give me a chance, guys. That's kind of funny. Oh, wow, this guy's terrible. So bad. I mean, what? It's because he's so old? Like, how is this even a... What? This isn't a driver. This is a... I don't even know what this is. I mean... He's got 2 overtaking and 0 everything else. So I don't know what this is. I mean, is he good at like rolling down hills? I mean, like just he curls up into a ball, can roll down a hill and overtake people. I mean, wow. I've never seen a driver that bad. Dangerous, dude, or wet. See, none of these are what we're looking for. We either want Wonder Kid or pay driver. Hey, it's Alec Baldwin. Well, Alex Baldwin. Hey, he's a nice guy. Frankie is feeling better. That is great news. Frankie, we like Frankie. Upgraded scouting facility. Joanne Coburn. Pay driver. That's what we want to see. I mean, we can try and grab her. Because, I mean, 200,000 bucks per would definitely pay for her cost per race and the cost to break contract. Not interested. Not too surprising. So that was Joanne. Maximilian Schneider. Selfless, learning fast. Alright, well, not somebody we're looking for. So all the people we've been looking at. Got a few more coming in the wings. We're actually getting close to the end of the queue. So let's check again. If there's anybody that's contract is... Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Some of these guys down here that don't have a contract right now. See if any of these guys jump out. I mean, because with our scouting facility opening up more, we should be getting a lot more drivers that we could see that other people probably don't know about. In theory, if that's working the way I expect it is. Next upgrade would be probably the scouting facility to get up the last one, get the last set of hidden drivers, go from there. Improvability gains. We'll just leave it. I mean, I'm not worried about the improvability at this point. Livery edits. Scanner reports. Ariana Piccolo. Hates chasing. Don't we all? Andre Sabato. Hard worker, media shy, doing fast food commercials, volunteering, buttered up. Wow. Oh, and he's the champion. So, I didn't know that the champion actually gets a significant boost to everything. I haven't noticed that before. Because we've been champion before, haven't we? Oh, look, our little club goer. A little bit more marketability. Team's marketability goes up. Chairman's happiness goes down. We have an opportunity in our upcoming marketing materials to exploit this mishap and compare it to our superior work conditions. I mean, for the sake of getting more money, our marketability going up is better. I don't like this. From a role-playing standpoint, I would not do this because that's just mean. From a gameplay standpoint, which is kind of how we're playing this season, we're going to go for that. It's going to lower the chairman's happiness of us, but it's still within reason, so we're okay. All right. We've checked all of the guys coming in. Here's our livery edit coming up. Edit the car. Now that way you can finally... We might do one of these packs this time around. Kind of go through some of these. Last time we played the game, we went through the base stuff. Although I don't think we made it all the way to the end. There's some decent ones, but no, we'll do the special livery packs this time. But we are going to do our special colors, which is that one, I think. And then secondary would be... I feel like, I don't know if that's the right color, blue. I don't know, maybe it is. We're going to add maybe like a gray. That's not what I want. I want to add like a gray. Maybe like a darker gray. We'll add that as our secondary. Tertiary can be black. And trim color can probably be black as well. Actually, we'll do trim like... Can we do just good white? A good white color. I don't know that we see it very much, but something of that effect. Yeah, something like that might work. It's pretty dark blue though. I almost rather have the... I mean, these are the channel colors. That's kind of why I'm picking this. We could swap you over to like a white and maybe do like a secondary as the blue. And then tertiary is still the black, and the trim color could be maybe this dark gray. No, actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a little bit. Still gives us the blue from the channel colors, but we could also do the trim in this blue. Maybe do this in the gray. I think I liked it better the other way around. Even though it's not as much blue, I think I still like this better. Yeah, I think I like that. I like the white car. A little bit of blue. I think that's going to look good on all these designs that we can get over the years. I like it. Let's do it. Also random, apparently. Go for it. Yes, we're finished. Could also do black car. Black car might be kind of cool. If we win, if we win this championship, we may move over to a black car. Just kind of give us that kind of mean predator edge. I don't know. Just being silly. Alrighty. New forecasting center for Eastwood. Preseason testing this week. Sounds good. Oh, did we get some more drivers that I forgot to look at? No, we checked all those because we had delivery. Scouting report finished. Max Schmidt. Good name. Dedicated, fuel-hungry sim racing enthusiast. He likes to play Motorsport Manager. Simulator opened by Garuda Racing. Preseason testing. I mean, I know the car's going to be terrible. We already know that. It's okay. Struggling with understeer. We're actually pretty high up on this list. I mean, I don't know if this is not exactly 1-to-1, I can't imagine, but I'm a bit impressed that we did as good as we did. All right, now we are officially starting Season 2. All that other stuff was preseason, right? 19 minutes into the video. We've done nothing but preseason. All right. Preseason testing out of the way. Targets. So here's the thing. I still feel like we just need to do 10th place. If we do better, then we get some extra sponsor money. But I just can't imagine we're going to do... We haven't done anything to our cars. We're still investing in the headquarters. So no, we're going to have to go with 10th place again. And if we do better, happy winning. So that's good. All right. Oh, I needed to be doing car improvements. That was a mistake. That's all right. We missed a little bit of time improving the car, which is actually pretty unfortunate because the reliability stuff. All right. Nothing for you. You're not what we're looking for. Helipad. Yeah, I would love to get a helipad. Ellie. Wilt's at home. Timesheet hero. Go to car. Yeah, definitely should have done this. It's all right. Not the end of the world. What's coming up? Top speed and acceleration. We'll do the engines, and we'll just start improving a few things. So we got a few parts that are better than they were last year, lightly. We'll keep doing the engine here as well. I mean, getting our factory stuff like that upgraded would be really, really nice. Let's go look at our pit crew. Some of these guys still have a couple races left before they expire, which is fine. Once they do, we'll hire more at that time. I think we're okay. We didn't get quite as much reliability done as we should have. So this first race is going to be a bit rough, but it's okay. We're still going with the 16th or above. Would be awesome. Why are you so angry? I guess because of the way the parts fit out. She's got all the really, really good parts. Wow, your braking is so bad. Let's swap a few of these around. We'll make sure that Santa Ana has acceleration on top speed. So, gearbox and engine, and then we'll give you all the kind of the other bits and bobs. Maybe that'll make you content. Cool, that looks good. Let's go. Get into this race. Malexi GP. Hey, if we get last place, we get some extra money. So there is a little bit of incentive to at least to get last place. But if we don't get last place, then and we're better than I think we are because somehow magically our cars just got better over the midst of the off season, even though we went with the worst possible setup, then yay, I guess. I mean, we are better than we were last season because we did actually get some improved parts. So you're not a pay driver, so I don't know if there's any reason to... Well, if you get a little bit of practice, does that give you any chance to start leveling up at all? I actually don't know. We are going to simulate practices again this season. I apologize if that's too boring, but because we're going to try and get 2 races into every episode, I want to simulate the races this season. And then once we start actually having a chance of winning and doing stuff, then we'll start worrying about literally like locking in the good times. So hopefully it's not too boring again. I apologize for that if it is. Okay, we are still dead last, as completely expected. I'm not even sure if we're even much better than we were last year, to be honest. It is still early in the season, to be fair, so... Let's see here. I mean, again, I'd love to get 16th or above, but also, actually getting last place potentially would get us more money than 16th or above. Or is it just the last place team? If it's just the last place team, then we can still have a driver get 16th, a driver get last, and then the combination still puts the team last, but we can still get our sponsor objectives. That's probably more aligned with how it works. We definitely need nurse for you. We'll go race trim. I'm hoping that will let you hold up. Risk taker. We can have faster pit stops. That's actually kind of convenient. Car setup. Hey, we had an 89. Good stuff. Any weather, anything like that? Nothing we can see. 30 laps. This will get us 7. Maybe. It will be super tight. I don't know on this one if we can go super softs. I don't think we can go super softs because that's going to leave, like I said, we got 6 laps. We'd still have 24 laps left with exactly max fuel tank filled up. No, I think we're going to go softs. It is what it is. How far can softs go? Up to 12, so we'll leave the 12 laps in there. That's going to be fine. You have an 88. Good stuff. And then yours is just as bad. So we are going to just do the same things. We're just going to go softs. It's okay. We'll attack. We're not going to go... Well... I guess we're not going to go very high. The highest we're going to go is push for a lap, and then we'll just settle in. Because I just want to kind of finish. Actually, she could still go a little bit more aggressive because she has the nurse. Yeah, this first late race is always so bad. Alright, go, go, go. And we don't even start in the top 2 spots because of the, being the last place team, so we actually have to fight for things. I'm actually just going to literally just settle in. Let this race just happen. We're not really trying very hard in this one. If we get a little bit further in the race and the conditions still look really good, then we might start pushing a little bit more. But for right now, we're just going to settle in. Tires are going quite a bit faster than the fuel. We'll go up a little bit higher on the fuel. We'll monitor the conditions. I mean, the conditions are already pretty bad. And we may have to do some repairs, which is what it is. We're actually above sponsor objective for a whole hot minute. We're about to have to pit here in a second for... Alright. Don't think it really matters who pits first. You're technically a little bit lower on the tires, just barely because you hit 24 before she did. So we will pit you first. We are, what, 9 laps in? We're not even going to be able to make it the rest of these if we keep going like this. Hopefully we'll have to just be a little bit nicer on the tires, I guess. I think we will continue to fill this up. We'll go a little bit lower. That's going to be okay. Pit strategy, all this stuff looks good. Okay, once we go past the pit, you'll schedule your pit. And you'll go softs, fuel, 20 laps left. So it's not really going to be pushing very much. We could do something like that, actually. Oh, man, I really don't want to have to fix this. We'll fix it, mostly because we can go fast and shave a little bit of time off. Still a slow pit, but at least we'll get that part repaired. And a lot of people are having to repair their parts, to be fair. I mean, maybe we shouldn't be pushing as much, especially with her. We'll keep an eye on things. Let them run a little bit further like it is. 17th and 19th. Not super great. I mean, I think your condition is going to be probably fine with the nurse. It's your condition that we've got to worry about, and it is starting to degrade a little bit. Let's just lock in medium, just settle in. Several people are having to get repairs, though. Yeah, we're going to repair the suspension, probably. I'm hoping we don't have to repair the engine. Engines would take a long time to repair. Can we at least make it to lap 20? I'm hoping, I think. Santana just passed. Let's go ahead and pit. 11 laps remaining when it's all said and done, so we'll just have to run out the tires as much as we can. Fill up, so 11 laps, we'll have to do that. Park condition, we're going to go without park conditions on you because you have the nurse. We're hoping that it holds up. Oh, I needed to pit you. No, we're good. We can still pit. 10 laps remaining, that's fine. Fuel. Drop it down to about... Honestly, we can't push it all, so that's okay. Oh, man, these parts, again. I mean, we have to do something pretty aggressive just to finish the race, right? We'll do fast. I mean, she's just going to be dead last, which is fine. It is what it is. I mean, that's expected this early in the season. I think you can hold up with your nurse, so we're going to leave that out going. And we're not even going to touch you at all. You're just going like it is, hoping that your engine survives. We're above sponsor objective temporarily, so that's a thing. Kenny just got passed by the leader, so we don't have to have our parts survive quite as long, I guess. I mean, this is okay. I mean, I kind of almost want Kenny to go last place when we could force it. Feels a little cheap. I don't think I'm going to game the system that much. Oh, engine conditions low. We're not going to pit again. If her engine slows her down, then that's what happens. We're not going to fix it. We're going to just let it go. But yeah, that's how we're going to kind of play this. I could force the slowdown by pitting her and just being silly, but I'm not going to do that. However, if her engine slows her down, then her engine slows her down, because I'm not going to pit her again anyway to try and kind of push it. Santa Ana pushing up there. What is going on here? Oh, and you're fine on the fuel, right? Or are you not? Did I just mess up? I did just mess up, didn't I? Oh, no, we're good. How did you finish 8th? Kenny's almost... What? We actually are doing okay. A little unexpected. We're not going to be the last place team, I don't think. Probably not. Well, there you go. We're not going to get the extra money. Oh, well. We got our sponsor objective, though. So that's something. And it's just one race, though. So, and the nurse makes such a huge difference. So the nurse probably is what let us steal a little bit there because she didn't have to repair anything, and everybody else probably did. But once we get a little bit further in, I don't think it'll happen like that again. Looks like this episode's going to be a little bit longer just because we had to do all the preseason stuff. But we're going to go ahead and do the second race here just so it evens out to 5 episodes for the season. So do you go up at all because you did practice? You do go up a little bit because of practice. Okay, so we'll continue to practice with you, get you a little bit of improvement, get you a jump start on that. And I think that will be okay. Yep, looks good. A little bit of money coming in. Not enough to get another building yet, but we'll get there. Alrighty. Check the mail. Car condition. Not great. It is what it is. Kenny has complained that your braking systems... Yeah, I know that. Whatever. It's going to lower his happiness a little bit, but at least it doesn't hurt our marketability. How did the... Okay, no mistakes. Good stuff. Anyway. Enrique. He is a wonder kid. He's unemployed, too. He's not a great wonder kid. I say she. Enrica, I guess, because it's she. Not a great wonder kid. Oh, but a pay driver and a wonder kid. Oh, but their desired earnings is up because of mercenary. That's a little frustrating. So a lot of that pay driver stuff is going to go to her mercenary temperament. Yeah. Still might be worth approaching. We'll see what she says. I mean, I don't want to go super crazy, to be honest. My status isn't too important. I mean, we definitely want to get rid of Innes. I mean, I don't know if this is the wonder kid we want to keep forever, but she's not bad. Would she let us be a reserve driver? And then we can just, they'd be, you know, fine with that? Wages are fairly important. She's going to want so much money. Like her pay driver is what, 200,000? To make her worth it, we could give her like what, 300,000, 350 maybe, and she'd basically be the same cost as Innes, but we're gonna have to pay to break the contract, so that's not fun. I mean, I don't think we can pay her. I mean, we're not making any money off her. The only thing she gives us is that she grows to be a better driver in the long run. I mean, we'll try it. I'm not expecting much. We'll give you a sign-on bonus, a pretty good one, because I'm okay with that. Actually, it just says she prefer it. We'll go about half of that. Bonus size is important. We'll give you the same bonus as normal, though, because that might just make you happy a little bit. You're obviously not getting first place anytime soon. I mean, this basically breaks even with Santa Ana, but we still have to break Santa Ana's contract, which is a problem. I mean, we could just replace Kenny here. But Kenny's like a really good pay driver for us. We'll do this. I think we still may say no, because I still think she may not be worth it for us. But especially with that mercenary really hurts. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. That's scouting. Okay, keep going. It's Enrica. Car repairs finished. Let's go check out our car. Yeah, we just need to keep working on the engines for now. I think is fine. I mean, I guess in theory we only have to work on half the parts because the nurse will kind of help us stretch out the other half. But we'll just keep focusing on one piece at a time. The engine's this thing that's so so costly to try and repair. We'll do that one first. Now let's check our pit crew real quick. Anybody mistake prone? Nope. Although some of these guys are actually better options up here. Our best option for the jack is you. Best option for front jack is you. Best option for fixing. I mean, you're one of the good options, so we'll leave you. You're a good option as well, but you're also good for refueling. But this guy's the same for refueling. And then the best options for tires, definitely you would be somebody. We'll put you there, I guess. So we don't have a great tire person there. But at least the refueling's okay. Yeah, that's not great. That 3 is so bad. We could maybe get a little bit better overall. I was gonna say, yeah, just swap that around. And something like that would be okay. All right, let's go with that. About to get some more sponsors. Hopefully some good money. Here comes our contract proposal. I have a feeling that she's going to be so insulted. Ollie Ryan. Motorbike champion, born leader. Crash happy. That's just great. Budding musician. Yeah, she's insulted. She got a sign-on fee. She didn't say she wanted a big one. She just said she wanted a sign-on fee. I mean, it's our last chance. I don't think we're going to do anything with her, but we'll bump those up a little bit. I doubt we... I mean, she's going to be insulted. She's going to walk away, which is fine. Kind of what I expect at this point. Let's check our car. All right, 70%. That's a good start. Jump you out. Let's do... What's the next? Probably the gearbox, probably. That is probably the next most expensive, I think. Or time-consuming. Axel Dior. Shy and retiring. No, thing. Nice beard, though, buddy. I like that beard. Baljit Verma. Say, is he from India? That's India, right? Taking acting lessons. World Motorsports Championship. 16 races. It's a long season. All right, here comes the refusal of the contract agreement. Yep, rejected. I'm not surprised. Honestly, I didn't, because of your, I want your pay driver, and it obviously would discount how much we're paying you, and she still would have been worth paying. You know, we could have paid her $500,000, basically because of the pay driver been making, you know, only having pay her $300,000 effectively. But honestly, I think there could be better Warner kids out there, or at the very least, better pay drivers out there. Let's check the car. Oh, still a little bit more to go. We do have 3 sponsors though. Man, these are all. This is really bad. $100,000 is the most we can get. Okay, I guess we'll take the 100,000 because the other 2 are impossible at this point. Sofia Bukalova. Easy on fuel. Suspicious about media reports. Good driver. Do not get me wrong. Really good driver, but not what we're looking for. But I am upgrading our scouting facility, like literally as we speak, aren't I? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I just finished upgrading it, and I need to upgrade it again here in a second, which will be the last tick. But yes, I will upgrade our scouting facility, buddy. Don't you worry. What's wrong with our drivers? Why did there was a... Wait, what? I don't know what was wrong with our drivers. That was weird. Had a little symbol there, but... Oh, unless it was the contract thing. That might have been the contract thing, right? Okay, it might have been that. Yeah. Can we get rid of Tom Woodbridge? He's not exactly the greatest mechanic in the world. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm not really looking... I don't need to replace the mechanics right now. We will. I promise we will. But right now is not the time. We're trying to save some money. All right, traveling to Munich. How much did we get on the car? Need a little bit more to get above 70, but getting there. Parts okay. All right, come on, guys. Let's get some money here. We need to be last place as a team. I don't know. Alrighty, here we go. It's not raining, it looks like, so it's a little bit cloudy, though. Again, we'll put Chi in there again because of the potential to get some a few points. If that's what giving her the points, I assume it is because presumably if you don't race at all, how are you going to improve? Like I said, I think we'll swap her in as the main driver once a little bit closer to the end of the season when Santa Ana is closer to not costing us an arm and a leg to break her contract. Because I think if we drop her down to reserve right now, her contract would get broken pretty quickly. Although that might be her breaking it, so maybe it means we wouldn't have to pay for it. I actually don't know. It's an interesting thought. But I think as long as we're still getting improvements on Chi, we'll continue to do what we're doing. All right, kind of car setups we've got. 70% is going to have to do. 29 laps, can get 9, and then a pair of 12s. That might be okay. Even if we got 8, that would still be okay. So we can do that. We'll drop down a couple laps of fuel. Same thing here, probably, presumably, yeah. Something like that. Again, we're not going to go crazy because we're still not fully, like, repaired up, basically. Or, what I'm trying to say. Words are hard. Reliability up. Alright, guys, come on. I need one of you to do 16th and the other one to do 20th. Sponsor objective and last place team. Go. I'll keep you guys pushing just a little bit longer. And then we'll probably settle in a little bit. What's the weather like? I don't see any rain yet. Santa Ana's pretty far down there. We're going to drop you down. Oh, sorry, that's Kenny. We kind of need to drop you down, though. Santa Ana can keep pushing because she's got the nurse. Yeah, so Kenny's dropping down pretty fast, and Santa Ana's just not catching up. Well, there we might get the last place team then, so that might solve that problem. Let's jump you up to overtake because you are about to pit, and you are. Can we go one more lap? I really feel like we need to go one more lap. It's gonna get you pretty low. All right. So yeah, we need to swap up to mediums at this point. And kind of just fill it up. That's going to be fine. All right, it's going to schedule your pit. Same thing, drop it up to mediums. You're not going to be pushing a ton, so I think we can do that. Well, we can also go fast. Why not? Take advantage of that bonus. You're going to drop down to high. We'll leave you on push. Probably did pits a lap too late, but that's okay. We'll go high and push for now, but we're going to probably drop you down pretty quickly. Let's just settle you in. I don't want your parts. In fact, your suspensions are going to have to get repaired here in a minute. Same thing for you. We're going to drop you down. Honestly, we're just going to settle in. Accept what it is. I know. We'll have to probably fix your suspension. Yeah, we will. Yours, borderline, we might be able to make it. I mean, at this point, if the only thing we have to count on is that somebody else has to repair a little bit more than we do to try and sneak up into the 16th spot. Yeah, we're really dropping down pretty fast. Definitely have to repair your suspension, unfortunately. I think yours is going to be okay. I know, you got no heat in the tires, but I really didn't want to push you that much because repairs, yo. Alright, we're going to ignore it for a little bit longer. Sorry. You are going to pit now. Switch to mediums. Fill up. We might be able to push you a little. Well, not really. Probably just going to settle in as it is. And yes, we are going to repair your stuff, Kenny. I promise. Can you make it one more lap, please? Yeah, it's going to have to be mediums. We might be able to make it on the super, or the softs, I should say, but unlikely. Kind of the same thing. You're really not going to be pushing much. Although you might be able to push a little bit if we're repairing a couple things. So much. Let's do that. We'll go fast, though. 23 seconds, actually not terrible. All things considered. A little bit of excess fuel. We'll go a little bit aggressive with you, not much. We'll probably go a little bit aggressive with you, too. And we got to keep an eye on the gears, but I think you're going to be okay. Hey, we jumped up to 15th with Santana. That is a bit unexpected. Our suspension's dropping pretty fast. Drop you down to neutral. I'll leave the fuel going. Can you hold on to 15, 16 around that range? You're dropping down pretty fast. I think you're still okay, though. Only 3 more laps. I think y'all are going to make it. Whether they make... I mean, we are going to stay 16th because 17th is also us, so I guess that's a positive. Now, I know it's getting scary. You've only got a couple more laps to go. Well, hang in there. Final lap. Oh, because what first place is right on our tail. It's going to be close, but I think we're going to be okay. Just going to drop you down to medium. Let's just finish this out. Nice and easy. Hey, we got 16th. We got sponsor objective, and we're not last place at all, like completely. So I don't think we're going to be the last place team. Well, that's a thing. So we are kind of leaving some money on the track, so to speak, by not being last place. And again, I could force it, but that just I'm gaming a few things this season. That feels like a little too much gaming, if you know what I mean. I mean, throwing just sounds so bad. Like, where is our team? How? We're actually quite a bit ahead of last place. These ZRT Autosports are pretty bad, apparently. That's kind of interesting. We might have been able to sneak into that 8th place spot. Huh, interesting. Still getting improvement, Chi? Oh, yeah. I think you jumped up on braking already. Still getting some improvements. We'll go with it. You are not getting improvements. Why are you not getting... It's because of your age? I think that's why. Yeah, you're starting to drop down because of age, I bet. Which is fine. I mean, honestly, you're just here to be a pay driver. We're going to drop you down to reserve driver at some point and probably just continue to take advantage of you until you retire to get at least half the money at that point. So no, we're okay. 4 million bucks, not enough to do anything, I don't think. We'll check real quick here in a second. That is our save, but let's check the HQ real quick. I don't think there's anything we can get. 6.5 mil is the next thing. We're actually almost done with the staff center though. And all of these things need like level 2 factories and things like that. So level 2 factory is definitely the first of the $8 million ones that we go for. Probably. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.